Greetings, fellow bridge lovers, and welcome back to the Bridging with Kai YouTube channel. Today, we are taking our first little dive into the eBridge Cup 2026 that is happening on BridgeBase Online and FunBridge. I'm particularly going to be playing on BridgeBase Online. I have one tournament lined up for us today, even though there are about 4 offered every day. This is once again going to be happening over the course of 4 months this time, but there once again is going to be a qualifiers, a semifinals, and a finals. And the finals, you actually get a chance at getting a free trip to Katowice, Poland if you make it to these finals. So let's go through a quick little overview of how the tournament works, because it's a little bit confusing, but we'll make it simple for us. So here is their website. It's off of the BBO website because BBO and FunBridge are working on this bad boy together. So there are 3 stages to the finals. There's the qualifiers. You need to get 55% or more if you want to qualify for the open category. If you play 10 tournaments but you get fewer than 55%, you go into the challenger category. And both of those categories have semifinals that will allow you to progress to the individual finals that will be happening later. And once again, it's a very similar format. You know, you play your top 10 best scores count towards to your qualifying in both the qualifiers and semifinals. We've seen this before. And then we move on to the finals. There is a challenger final that happens online, and those dates are July 25th and 26th. The open final is either going to be online or in Katowice, Poland, August 18th and August 19th. And you might get a free trip there if you make it into the top 52 players, not just on BridgeBase Online. I think it's the top 30 on BridgeBase Online, top 20 on FunBridge, and then 2 players will be coming in from the Challenger Final to be offered a chance to play in the Open Live Final. So yes, it's a very big, confusing event, but just play bridge and you'll get there in the end. So if we take a look at the rankings as they stand right now, they have a very nice leaderboard, and we can kind of see where we are at. So if I type in my username, you can go Marksman Ma. I'm currently not yet qualified for the BridgeBase Online semifinal. So I've only done 8 sessions. I have not yet qualified for the open semifinal. We're hopefully going to be doing that today. I already have some good scores under my belt, so hopefully we will be getting there. You can also check and see how FunBridge is doing. You can see either FunBridge or BridgeBase Online's results. So those are the rankings. You can come check them out. And of course, this website is ebridgecup.com. And then this whole thing explains the finals. And once again, like if you do make it into that top 52 that gets sent to Katowice, part of your travel is paid for. Your entire hotel is paid for. The entry fees are free. So you're just going to have to spot a little bit for that flight in order to make it there. You just have to, of course, qualify. And let's talk about some prizes real quick. $30,000 in total prizes, and this is the live open finals. You can win up to $10,000 individually if you do well enough. And then on top of that, you get ACBL master points, and this is kind of how it's all divided up. You have the whole rainbow there, and on top of that, on BridgeBase Online, you can get BXP, and FunBridge, you get bridge points for the bridge point circuit. And then, of course, you know, if you do well enough, then you get 3 hotel nights in Katowice. So lots of really fun stuff going on. Had to show it off. And now it's time for us to go and compete. And what's also very useful here, and there's a little button there that takes you straight there. It's really nice, really useful, and we're going to play this one. I played the other 3. They are good results. One of them is actually sitting at a 70%, so we will take that for sure. Now, let's play. Let's see how well we do. Hopefully, I'm not going to play like a fish today. Alrighty, here we are with board number 1. We currently have a 14 count, and it isn't a very good one, so I'm going to just open one of a minor here. It goes 1 spade from partner, which we are just going to rebid 1 no trump with, and that's where we're just going to sit and stay. We currently have 1, 2. We're going to get a 3rd trick in diamonds. We can set up hearts for an additional 3 on top of that. So I think we're just going to start by playing diamonds to figure out what's going on. And we're going to play the queen of diamonds here, hoping that West has the ace. Because if we let the diamond try to run around to our king, then the queen is just going to sit there bare. We don't really want that. And then the diamond suit is wide open. We want to at least provide like some sort of positional difficulty. So we're going to throw the queen in there, and look, it goes low. So our goal here is to let West on lead so that, you know, they're the one who's not comfortable playing diamonds. And actually, I don't mind if they play spades because we kind of have a potential like secondary stopper here with the 10 of spades. So let's play low. We're going to start by setting up our hearts. and this is good news. We get ducked around, and now we're going to play another heart, continuing to set it up. East probably here is ducking, and they're going to play the ace now. They're going to return another diamond, which we are going to duck because if it splits 5-3, now they have to if it splits 5-2, then West has to overtake, and yeah, now they're in a not so great position. So now we're going to play a club, which is great for us because we're setting up another suit for us. And we're just going to, I don't know, take the finesse again. It just seems like a nice thing for us to do. They're going to win the king. They probably don't have any diamonds remaining, so they're not going to return a diamond. And I don't really see anything else here except... Yeah, no, there's nothing. We just take the ace. There's no additional tricks to be had here. At least I don't think so. No, there really isn't. So now all of our clubs are high here. They're going to get in with the spades, and there's nothing else to be done. But really interesting positional play there to prevent this diamond suit from running. Eventually, they'll get their ace of diamonds, but everything about that hand was about the diamonds, and we'll see what percentage we can muster from that. All right. All right, starting out pretty good with a 56.7%. Seems like people are playing this one reasonably. Now, let's move on to the next board. We have a 11, 14, looks like a 1-no trump opening to me. We're lacking a lot of aces, which can be kind of frustrating in these situations as they rattle off a bunch of tricks. So we got 2 clubs, which is single-suited, 2 diamonds. We don't really have anything else to say. Unfortunately here, this diamonds is their suit. I would have loved to do a takeout suit of diamonds, but I don't know if that's West's actual suit. So we're just going to start off by leading our king of spades. Oh, that is not what you want to see here. Looks like they are going to confidently make this contract. So let's just try to do our best here. We've already worked on setting up our spade suit, which is nice. They're deciding not to finesse the hearts, which is slightly annoying. And we'll just play low here, hoping that they don't do that, but they're going to do that. Hopefully they don't just have a doubleton club and I've lost my mind. Nope, they had a doubleton club and I've lost my mind. I needed to split my honors in order for us to, you know, get a trick. So, yeah, this was a great experience. Thank you so much, robots. Yeah. I mean, we're just going to get 2 spade tricks in the end here, and we can just say that they missed 5 diamonds, I guess. So, yeah, that's life. Oh, well. So that's not going to be a great board because, you know, there's going to be some reasonable people out here that split their honors and they end up... And also, they might have competed. Like, you actually just don't know. So, not a good board for us here, I'm sure. Now, let's move on. I don't even want to see what that does to our percentage. I'm going to do 1 diamond. Yes, 17%, down to a 37. All right, 1 diamond, 1 spade. And we're just, oh, that 3 hearts is very annoying. Very frustrating. I have a very diamond-oriented hand, which is the unfortunate thing. And if I bid any more... Like, partner's going to take me for a much stronger hand than I actually have, so I'm just forced to pass. Partner bids 3 spades. And is this good for us? Shorten hearts. We can rough hearts. Partner goes for an invitational hand with 6 spades. If we can get the diamonds rolling, that's the dream. I think I'm going to go for game. We'll see. Looks like the diamonds potentially can get rolling. The problem is that we have too many of them. It looks like we have a heart loser, 2 spade losers, and a club loser at all times here. So pass was definitely the correct option. I'm not really sure what more we can hope for. I mean, we might not have 2 club losers in the case that West has ace queen third, which kind of looks like is a possibility. But do we have enough entries? I'm not sure. let's try to knock out the ace of clubs here, which hopefully is with West. Yep. They play another heart, which is unfortunate, but probably reality. We play the king of clubs, and now we just have to hope that East started with small doubleton spade and king, queen, jack, seventh of hearts, and that was enough for them to bid 3 hearts. Let's do it. Ace. Well, that's not enough. And they had a singleton? No. There it is. And we get the rest of the tricks. Unfortunate little push from me here, but I had a dream with that diamond suit. I was hoping that the ace of hearts might be instead the ace of spades, and we have a much better shot in that case. So down 1. Seems like it probably should be fairly normal. I mean, you push to game there. That's a very smart thing to do. It goes 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 clubs, and we are going to bid 2 hearts, 4th suit game forcing. We'll check back to see if partner has anything more. Seems not, but we very well could have a diamond slam here. How am I going to go about this? I'm actually going to continue to show my shape, I think. Sounds like a good idea. After 3 no, we're going to bid 4 diamonds to show support for diamonds. And now partner should be... This is not a control bid, unfortunately for us. What are we looking for in partner's hand? We give them the ace, queen of diamonds, the ace of hearts. Like, that is a 10 count. That just makes slam. 3 hearts actually is not a great number of hearts for partner to have, but we can probably pitch that last heart on the spade. Like if partner has the ace of clubs and the ace queen of diamonds. I think it's time to blackwood for diamonds. Unfortunately, I don't know much about controls, but I know we have all of them. Because I've got a control in all of my stuff. So partner shows 2 or 5 with the queen. So we're at least going to 6 of something. And I'm very tempted to do 6 no trump. Because I'm greedy like that. But it could be very crucial that instead we rough out the spades to pitch away some losers. Like the trump could be very useful. But like yeah, the trump could be very useful. I'm going to bid 6 diamonds. That seems like the safest. And also 6 diamonds always makes, right? Right, team? All right, ace of hearts pops out. Looks like 6 no was as good of a contract as any. Unfortunately for us. We can just claim at this point pretty much and say, "Aw, man, missed 6 no. I'm a bit of a chicken. Oh well." If the ace of hearts was on the other side, things look a little bit more scary. All right, now 48%. Yeah, I expected as such. 14 high. Let's do 1 club, double. Let's just pass. Wait, no. East is passing. East is passing. We need saving. Let's go to 1 spade. Why are we raising, partner? Seems a little dangerous, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. Ran to 2 spades, which is definitely a safer contract. We know that East has the ace queen of clubs. So we're going to let them win that. When they play another club, we're just going to finesse it. And I mean, I think everything kind of sits in a nice place for us. Like, why not just draw trump? We just need to maintain a high card up here so that when another club comes through, yeah. Don't really need much here. It's just draw trump. Yep. Yep. We only need to ruff one club. Uh, and play a heart up to the king, because the ace of hearts is most certainly on the west, and we make 3. It looked a lot scarier initially, but definitely good to run, definitely good to play the way we did. It's very easy. 13 high card points. I think we just bid 1 spade, eh? Seems like a reasonable thing to do. 75% for that. Best score so far. We're up to our 50s. 1 spade, 2 clubs, partner supports. And I have a pretty good hand. Them bidding 3 clubs is pretty dang good for us because that means that likely we have some roughs in partner's shorthand of trump. But I'm not sure I have enough outright to bid for. So maybe I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, partner bids 4. Like, I wanted to do an invite. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, partner, this is beautiful. Okay, so that rough I was talking about is there, and it's great. It's far more likely for East to be the one who's short in spades, so let's play the ace of spades here. Do they split? They do. All right. And unfortunately, this kind of puts me in the wrong hand to do what I would have liked to do next. Oh, there was a point in roughing a club first. Yeah, this is very uncomfortable. So we currently have, well, I mean, we know we're making it. That's the important thing, but they have king, queen, jack of clubs. Let's also give them the king of diamonds and the king of hearts. I think we just exit the queen of hearts here because it seems like that's offside and we might want to finesse the jack. Yep. Beautiful. And let's just go for it again. And we pitch the diamond. And we made a very uncomfortable situation quite comfortable. So I think we did well to make 6. Question is, did we really miss a good slam? I'm not sure. If people got there, I'm going to be very impressed. 91% for the plus. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's fair. Thank you. Thank you. Rewarding my good play. Okay, 1 diamond, 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 hearts, support double. Partner bids 3 spades, showing an invitational hand with at least 5 spades. And we hold a 13 count here. And it is a very good 13 count, so I am going to bid 4 because we don't have values in their heart suit. Unfortunately, partner does. This is probably one of the worst dummies you would see in the situation. This is actually a really atrocious dummy because they guaranteed 11 to 12 high card points and they showed up with 9. But we will make do. All right, so it's going to go like this. King pops out, so it seems very much like East has jack third of hearts. We're going to play a diamond and set up our diamond suit. They're playing a club, and now we can pitch away 2 clubs on diamonds. How can we be more careful here? I want to play a spade to the king, spade to the ace, king of diamonds, queen of diamonds pitching both clubs, heart to the queen, heart rough. Or do I want to do heart to the queen, heart rough, spade to the king, spade to the ace? That's safest. Spade to the king, spade to the ace. Now they're less likely to be able to trump in. We play the queen of diamonds, pitching a club. We play the king of diamonds, pitching a club. And now we only have trump left. They have one out. And this is a great board. Four spades making. Good judgment from partner to invite on their 9 count. That worked very well. Frustratingly well, because that means they're going to do it again when it's not right. All right, we have the right shape, so I'm going to do a takeout double. Partner bids 3 diamonds. I've already overbid, so I'm passing. We push them to 3 spades, which is generally an outstanding thing for us, so we're just going to let that be. And I'm going to lead a diamond. That's partner's suit. They did a free bid here, so I hope they have something. Turns out they only have Jack 10 of diamonds, which is outstanding to hear. They bid 1 spade, and it seems like East has ace queen small of diamonds. They have 5 spades. Are they going to have 4 hearts? They very well could have it. But also, I don't want to easily set up their clubs, so even if I don't get my ace of clubs, it might not be a bad thing to duck this. So now we know their exact shape. Wow, they're really, really annoying. Partner had ace queen of spades. What a horrible hand. What a horrible hand. Oh dear. And the normal lead, I guess, is a spade, so we're probably getting punished there. Yeah, 12.5%, back down to 55. Which is enough for qualifying, so like that'll help. That will certainly help us. Let's do 3 no trump. I got a 15 count. Where else am I gonna go? All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Let's throw in the 9. See what that forces out. Of course it forces out the 10. We're going to play the ace. And now we want East to be the one on lead, if anyone. So let's just, do this. And we'll see what happens. Spade. Okay. Yep. Amazing return here from our friends. Let's put in the 7. Jack. And let's just continue to set up the club suit. Well, I mean, thankfully this was something we were always going to lose anyway. We're just going to see another spade. Oh no, a diamond. And that just solves all of our problems we can claim at this point. If I managed to take the queen at trick 1 here, I could have gotten one more trick for some reason. But this was still a 90%, so we will certainly take it. Now, this is definitely strong enough for our power double. Partner throws in a 3 diamonds call, which is very good. We're just going to show our rebiddable spades. Partner's just going to bid 4, and that's that. And we did not miss slam, I don't think. Yes, we did miss slam. Club lead is the only thing that potentially could kill us. But when partner just bids 4 spades, that looks a little scary, so you never know. All right, we're looking for the 9 here. Oh shoot, we did not miss slam because they can just duck the heck out of us, and well, no, we did not. This is bad. This is just bad. Oh, thankfully they took the ace. Because they had Doubleton. Ace Doubleton saved us. We could have just, like, kept a spade and dummy and always made 6. So this should probably just be a little bit, it's going to be below average, 46%. So there's going to be some people that make it to that slam. And I should have been one of them, but oh well. 1 spade, 1 no. Normally I have higher ambitions. Partner just bids 1 no. We're going to need a lot from partner here. They just bid 4 spades outright. Okay, fine. Whoo! Let's see. We have a diamond loser, spade loser, and 2 heart losers. Possibly can pitch something on clubs, though, so stay tuned for that. Alrighty. It really seems like West has all of the honors here. So it seems very normal to me to try to play ace of spades and see if the 10 falls. No. Alright. So if they have 7 diamonds, 1, 3, 7, 2. Alright, we might have an end play on our hands here. Let's play the jack, queen. Alright. And let's see. Probably just exit a spade. I think that'll make life really easy. Yeah. So we do this. We do this. Yep, and now we know the exact shape on the clubs. We can finesse the club, and nothing more to say. Always making 4 spades. Should just be a push board, to be honest. Whoa, they popped in here with the king of hearts. Yeah, definitely a push board. 4 spades making, like, literally always. I was hoping something wonky was going on with the spade suit and we could take this finesse and that would give us a little bit of a bonus, but alas. All right, we got a 1-no opener here. Oh, that was still a 77% interesting. 21 high card points, and they've opened 1-no. I mean, you just gotta. Don't try to save me. Don't try to save me. What are you doing? And now they're at 3 hearts. No! Alright, now we gotta be in four spades. Like, I don't... Don't try to save me! Silly. You just let partner drown, is what you do. And now I'm drowning myself, so, you know. All right, let's see how good I am at end playing, because this is a classic just continue to end play East hand. I mean, you always lose the diamonds, so... No, you don't. Technically don't. They have the jack. Oh. No! No! Ah! That's so annoying. All right. Here we are. 55%. Hey, I'm pretty sure with the other results that I've gotten today that this is going to push us over to qualifying. So that's the important thing. It was fun. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you're also enjoying the eBridge Cup yourselves. And I will see you all in another video. Keep on bridging, everyone. Bye!